Cofield.
What up,
Good,
sir?
it's good.
What's up,
Right.
man? I was just talking about how I want this group to go, man. I want it to be similar like to a Around the Horn on ESPN where you holding it down for your whole fan base in here. You know what I'm saying? So
Respect that.
I hope you finally got a Ravens fan on the line. I keep hearing this. Oh, they built the offense around him. They built the offense for him. Everything is catered to him. I don't. Me on the outside, I don't see that. I don't see that y'all did anything special for Lamar. I don't. So what does that mean when people say, "Oh, they built the offense around him"?
So what they did was they tried, instead of letting him develop as a player, as a passer, they tried to build around his strengths. So like Lamar, he's not going to be a deep ball accuracy thrower. You know, they're gonna try to give him a good tight end. They have a good tight end, right? So they're gonna throw the ball over the middle, make easy reads for him, and run the ball. All these running plays for him. That's what they catered it towards. As far as like building the offense for him, they didn't give him the weapons that he needed to be as truly successful as he can be. Like Lamar has not reached his potential yet, and he's won an MVP. Like,
but we was just talking about Lamar Jackson, man, and how as a brother, I want to see him get paid, but as a divisional opponent, don't pay him. Let him go.
Yeah. That's how I feel too, man. I'm like, I love the dude, and as a brother, I'm like, he gotta get his money. You know what I mean? Like, and you look at the NFL and you see all these guys get injured, and you understand like why he wants his money. At the same time, it's like if he gets that contract, what's it gonna do to the rest of the team? You know? So it's like I'm at that little bit of a 50-50 where I'm like, I'm over the drama. I don't care what happens. Either sign him, give him his money, or let him go and get a good deal out of it. You know? The offensive coordinator, I tell y'all, man, like Greg Roman was the worst. Bro, I would watch games on Sunday and just be screaming, man. Like as some of the plays he would run, like the running offense was revolutionary. Like the way he ran the ball, I ain't never seen anyone else in the NFL do it like that. You know, since from his time with the 49ers. But when they tried to pass the ball, it was like I used to run those plays when I was coaching Little League, man. Like the route combinations, the formations, it was just horrible. No. They messed up, man. They had him on this rookie deal. They tried to build the offense around him, but they ain't build the weapons around him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they didn't give him no kind of help. Like his best receivers were like Bateman. Hollywood was there for a little bit. You know, him and Hollywood had a connection. That worked out for him. But like they kept trying to draft tight ends, draft running backs. And it just if they give him like look what happened with Josh Allen, man. Like people were getting ready to call Josh Allen a bust his first like year or two in the league, right? All of a sudden they went out and got Diggs. He took his game to a whole nother level.
I tell you, if I wasn't, you know, I'm Team Kenny Pickett right now. He got 3 years to get to that first contract. I want to see what he's gonna do in these first few years. So far last year, I like what I so far. That's coming off of a rookie season that he's got years to grow, and hopefully by the time we get to that extension, whether we're gonna extend or let him walk, I hope to really see a gradual, you know, him getting better. You know, by the time it's time to redo that money. So, you know.
And I ain't mad that the Browns had to pay. I mean, like I said, we have a Browns tax. It ain't like you coming to Cleveland for the weather. You ain't coming because of the historic Super Bowl run like the Patriots. You're not coming for that. We got to pay more. But you the only one. You the only team in the division that got a quarterback on for cheap on the rookie contract where you don't have to worry about paying that money. Cincinnati gonna have to come out the pocket this year. Yeah.
Y'all done rocking a hard place though, Cofield, because
for sure.
Y'all done built your foundation with the receivers and everything, the O-line. Y'all done built that around this man. So you gotta pay him because he's already shown when healthy what he can do, what he's done for your franchise, what he can do for y'all as far as a win-loss standpoint. Barring the injuries, the man has had a damn good career.
Yeah, I can see him every single year getting better and better and better as a passer. You know, and like if they just took in those extra steps to just let him open up, you know, like open up the playbook. You know, if they did that, things could be a lot different.
That bothers me because they say you built it for a running attack, but then you knock him for not being able to throw the ball.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I build a car to go off road, but then I get mad that the car can't do 120 on the freeway.
Yeah. Here's what bothered me the most about Greg Roman. Like he had a lot of faults. He would call plays, and his plays would be so long. They would get to the line of scrimmage with 5 seconds left on play clock, and then they would have to do all the motions, get that done first, and then having Lamar Jackson call hike on the ball, right? So like you're telling your quarterback, you don't have any time to read the defense. You have to hike the ball 5 seconds and then make these throws. Like you're asking him to fail, you know?
Kind of made to throw the defense off, but it's throwing him off.
That's throwing him off because you're not giving him time to read it.
Not giving a ride.
Harbaugh loves his coaches, right? They're like his boys. He'll pick them from Michigan to come be the Ravens. So he's like, that loyalty is there. But at some point, that loyalty got to be like, all right, you're not getting the job done, you know? And so if they had taken that step, maybe just a year earlier, how different the situation would be.
Imagine where we would be if Baker Mayfield didn't get hurt. We'd be, we'll give him another chance and give him another shot. And let's see, he did take him to the playoffs. And I'm so sick of that narrative that Baker Mayfield was the one who turned this whole team around and took him, put him on his back and took him to the playoffs. No, Nick Chubb had a lot to do with that. Myles Garrett had a lot to do with that. Stefanski had a lot to do with that. I mean, we brought a lot of pieces in to put around Baker, and he was just average. I mean, I ride for him because he was wearing an orange helmet, but he was inconsistent and average. So imagine 1 year if we had saved and kept him, we'd have had to pay him, and then we'd have been stuck. Yeah. And our wheels would have been turning, and y'all would have been like, there's 2 more wins. Both of y'all would have been like, chalk them 2 wins up. You know. So Pittsburgh, Tony. Kenny Pickett. Little half Pickett.
Little mittens.
Pickett the Pickens gonna hopefully be the Roethlisberger Brown going into the 2020s, man.
I always said I like Pickett.
Pickett, he's a dog, man. Looking at that video where he did that Michigan DB in that bowl game, I said, oh, if we get that dude right there, I said he gonna bring the bully game back. I said to me,
mad. I wanted him so bad, man. I was mad when y'all picked him, man, because he got that mentality, bro. He belongs in the North.
Yeah. He got what Pittsburgh go after, man. You don't wanna, Pittsburgh, we've never been splash. We've never been, we're the antithesis of Jerry Jones. No splash. I don't care if the guy runs a 4.2. The guy can run a 3.9. If he don't fit the system what Pittsburgh's trying to do, we don't want it. Some of these free agent signings, we silently going about our business. Like, I love it because we're not all on the front page. We're looking at this guy. You see that on the little trashy sites on Facebook, but we silently got Keanu Neal, kid out of Atlanta. I love his game. He's gonna be a nice compliment to Minka. What's my man? Another Samoan. We've been well with the Samoans in Pittsburgh from Full Matu Ma'afala. Number 43, that other dog we have back there in the defensive secondary. So I'm hoping he can bring it from a D tackle standpoint for us. And then we got your boy Thomas, Mr. Ogunjobi. I like what Ogunjobi was doing last year. I said, okay, this man is coming to play some ball, but we're doing typical Pittsburgh. We're building up the defensive interior. We're building up that walls to protect Pickens. And I love where the linebackers is going with my man from the Commanders. His name Cole Holcomb. Sideline to sideline. And then we got a banger. We got a guy that's going to dump you in that A-gap. And Landon Roberts from Miami. I love him. He ain't going to get you sideline to sideline, and maybe you can probably get him out in the secondary with a couple of mismatches and drowning, but he's going to come in special downs and third and short, whatever short, he's going to be in there to plug that middle. He's a thumper. He's a classic old school linebacker.
Did y'all address the offensive line yet?
We got a couple of guys. There's still the draft coming up. They said we entertain a heavy Prince, my guy to Ohio State. We entertain him heavy. He done been on 2 visits already. So
you gotta give Tomlin a lot of credit for holding y'all the kickers. Ain't no way y'all should even be half as relevant as you are with that bum squad that y'all got. I gotta give Tomlin his credit.
I don't expect us to beat the world or anything like that. I just expect us to do well within our division and contend. I'm not
gonna beat us. You talking about the world? You ain't gonna beat
us. Yeah. I like
that. Feeling real confident next year.
I tell you, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you. It's always some Cleveland Browns shit. It's always something that happened with the Browns. Like I was saying this earlier on one of my videos about I don't get excited about a free agent signings because I need to see what you do on Sunday. I tell you, I was so glad when the Ravens stopped running the ball on us. When we beat y'all, I was so glad. Like, please stop running on us. And that was our weakness. You could run right through our draws.
That run defense was Swiss cheese, man.
Yeah. So we got that together. We fired our defensive coordinator. Thank God. We got playmakers on every level. We signed another defensive end on the other side. Got rid of Clowney's clown ass,
injured ass.
Yeah, injured and then did y'all hear what he said when we played the Ravens? Talking about
a shot.
He said why y'all got me on this side of the ball? Y'all making the matchups easy for Myles Garrett. Bro, you ain't Myles Garrett. Ain't that what the coach supposed to do? You better build them offensive and defensive lines. And this
AFC North, man.
In this division, you better be able to run the ball, and you better be able to stop the run. That's our whole division, man. We ain't never had the Tyreek Hills running 2,000 yards receiving. We ain't never had that. We had some running backs and we had some linebackers in our division. And both of y'all can attest to that. Both of y'all hit on every linebacker that y'all get, and damn near every running back y'all get is a Pro Bowler.
Because I'm still mad at the first Tecmo Bowl because they didn't have Pittsburgh on there. I was like, man, what's going on with this? But
why would you?
I mean, it was kind of somewhat irrelevant, but still,
I mean, we ain't gonna talk about the Neil O'Donnell years. I mean, don't act like y'all been balling forever. I was alive. I watched the was it like 59-0, 51-0? I watched that game. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talking about the 80s. I mean, that was when we was some growing pains.
I just want you to remember.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't like you always been running the division.
Nah, because Joey Porter was a damn tight end in Colorado State, man. To bring him in and the type of linebacker he was.
I couldn't stand him, man.
James Harrison, that third try.
Him either. And he's from Ohio. He in Ohio.
Yeah. Akron boy.
I got friends that like know him personally. That I went to school with. They like friends with James Harrison. Man, I couldn't stand his dirty playing ass, man.
Yeah.
He was dirty.
He'll tighten you up though. Your boy Steve out of Georgia found out. Colt McCoy found out. He'll tighten your ass up.
Yeah. He almost ended Josh Cribbs' life.
Yeah.
And the Ravens, let me talk about y'all Ravens fans, man, because y'all be spoiled, man. Y'all
Ray Lewis, man. Ray Lewis.
Y'all haven't had to go through the rebuild years like the other teams in the division. You know what I'm saying?
Like our rebuild years are like 9 and 8,
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all be complaining, man, like, oh, this is terrible. Like, terrible? Give me a 9-win season. I'll take that. I wish Brochi was here, Dennis was here, so I could talk about them malcontent Cincinnati Bengal cats.
Oh,
I was
man,
enjoying using that
because they loving life right now. It's like, man, y'all
good. I know.
3 years, like, come on, like.
Dennis, but I still gotta let him know. You gotta get to that game. You better win it.
You had how many opportunities? I mean, come on, you ain't gonna get another one. I don't think Joe Burrow will go to another Super Bowl. I'm thinking just because you made it, oh yeah, we got a good team coming back. Okay. Don't work like that.
They're gonna get a little bit worse every year. Like
it is.
It's a little bit harder every year.
You had your chance. If they would have blocked Aaron Donald, if you would have blocked Aaron Donald and he didn't put that pressure, because your boy had burnt Ramsey down the sideline. That was the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah.
But Burrow didn't have no time because Aaron Donald was on his ass. So looking towards the draft, man. What's y'all's draft needs in Baltimore?
Man, we always need a wide receiver. That's gonna be number one. We might need a guard because Ben Powers just left the free agency. So we got a couple guys that's still in the house. So they're gonna kind of battle it out. But we might be looking at a guard. I really think they're going corner number one though. And maybe Joey Porter gets past the Steelers and comes to Baltimore. That'd be
right, but then he might stay home too, though.
He could stay home, but I'm thinking for sure they're gonna get a corner. And if they mess up on the corner they want, they're gonna trade back. Because they always like trading back. They only got 5 picks this year. They love accumulating picks. So in my mind, I'm thinking they trade back, they get a corner, get that second round pick because they don't have a second round pick right now because they got Roquan Smith, 100% worth that pick.
Love him.
So they'll trade back, get that second round pick, probably pick up a wide receiver. Listen, man, I like the kid, Jonathan Mingo out of out of Ole Miss. That dude, he a baller. He reminded me of Anquan Bolton so much. I'm hoping they get him, man. Like the 3rd or 4th round, just take a chance on him because he got that mentality in him. That's my favorite player in this draft.
What about y'all, Pittsburgh? What y'all looking at in the draft?
Well, you said it earlier. Obviously, we got some free agents, but got to go offensive line. This is a good offensive line draft. We got Prince out of Ohio State. There's a few other guys we got that's high on that list. I see us going interior line to build up around Pickett or to further stack that defensive line because Hayward, Father Time about to catch up and tap him on the shoulder, so he ain't got too much longer. Still productive, but we know he's on his way out. He's on the other side of the career. But Pittsburgh way, man. Unless something comes up really splash, I can see them maybe if Porter Jr. is there. But then that's probably just to satisfy the PR department. I think, to be honest, I don't really think we need corners, but not to be drafted in the first round. Let's go interior, build up that interior, O line, D line, build up a good fence around, pick what they call it, the picket fence, continue to build the picket fence, and just go interior D line because Pittsburgh, we all about running and stopping. So, Bud Dupree, let's be honest now, what was we checking for? Was he balling in Tennessee? No, he had his best year playing alongside opposite end of Watt, and I hope they get that band back together and Highsmith and put that rotation in order because I think Highsmith's gonna be the next.
Now hold on, now I ain't about to let you sit here and ride the fence now. Because if you get him, then you're gonna say, "Oh, he came back. It was a great hire. It was great." But if you don't get him, "Oh, he was a bum. He ain't do nothing."
I'm not saying Bud Dupree's a bum. What I'm saying is, when Bud Dupree was in Pittsburgh, I'm not saying Bud Dupree's a bum if he don't come to Pittsburgh, whatever. What I'm saying is he knows the system. He's played his best football in Pittsburgh. He started there, and let's let him finish there. That's all I'm saying.
So you hear this, Cofield? So
much success for whoever you go.
He's gonna get double-digit sacks, and he's a Hall of Famer. But if they don't,
I didn't. The word Hall of Famer did not come out of my mouth. That's you. I didn't say nothing about no damn Hall of Fame. I said he had double-digit sacks. That I did say because check the stats. They are there. He had his best year, his contract year in Pittsburgh. So he went to Tennessee. That production was not the same. Let's check the numbers. It wasn't there. So would I love to see him back in Pittsburgh? Yeah, because he started his career there, and I know who he is. But if he decides to go somewhere else for family or money or whatever the case may be, hey, salute. Get your money. Get your stats somewhere else, man. So I ain't gonna say you're still now. Get your money, but I would be happy if he came back to Pittsburgh. I'm not gonna fight it. But at the same time, Highsmith is the new girlfriend. But
Nick Chubb don't have years for you to be developing somebody. Nick Chubb needs to win now. You know what I'm saying? Because running back, he ain't got too many more years left on the leg.
Too long. He's pretty close to that shelf life being up.
Yeah. So we got everything. We got a quarterback. We got Njoku at tight end. We got a solid offensive line. We got a top 10 offensive line. We got people on the outside. We got Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, Marquise Goodwin. Still got Donovan Peoples-Jones. Receivers is set. We got plenty weapons. Defense, on the defensive line, we got Myles Garrett. We just added Dalvin Tomlinson. I don't know if y'all know about Dalvin Tomlinson, the boy from defensive tackle we got from Minnesota. Hasn't missed a tackle all last year. Now, how many defensive tackles can say that? Had missed 0 tackles. He only missed 5 tackles in the last 5 years. I'll take that. Linebackers, we re-signed our middle linebacker, so we're good on that. We still got our corners, Denzel Ward. We signed the safety out of Kansas City. I'm looking to win now. Okay, and I'm gonna go on record. I'm not talking about just making the playoffs. That ain't enough. We did that with Baker Mayfield. Just making the playoffs ain't good enough. You better be working on that AFC Championship game, and then anything can happen. But anything other than that, if you ain't winning the division, what the fuck is we doing? You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why we should
get Watson not to win it all, man. Like they got to win it all.
Better win something while you got
that money man. Into it. You lose that many draft picks, and you take that much heat on the from the media for signing a person like this freaky ass Watson. You know what I'm saying? We had to go through that. I'm still getting these jokes, man. You better, hey. Man, shit.
They ain't gonna stop either, man.
I know. Yeah.
When he have a good game, he must have got that massage.
Yep.
Mr. Massage Watson, man.
Yep, I know Pittsburgh. Like, I'm glad we ain't got to deal with that shit no more. I'm just happy we're having a drama-free offseason. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got the media all on our ass. How could you? And here's how you know the media was biased, because it was never about the accusations. It was about the contract, because they always mentioned how much money he made. Now, if it was really about the actions, they would say, I don't give a damn if he worked at McDonald's. I have a problem with him working anywhere. But it was the money. That's what they was mad about. It was like, oh, you gave him 230. So it would have been okay if we gave him 200 million? Would have been all right if we gave him 180? We finally got to quiet down. We can chill. We can relax. Learn the playbook and wear y'all asses out this year.
You better hope. You better hope.
All right, I hope all y'all have a terrible season. Peace out.
Still thinking 7.
Yeah, go Browns, man.
There you go.
All right.